Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you for joining. You are welcome to the program. I appreciate you and I welcome you wherever you are joining us from. If you are joining from any part of the world, I welcome you. Please like and share the program. Share to family and friends. Share to everyone that is connected to us. Share to even the one Nigerianist. Anyone you can be able to reach their belief, regardless their own line of thought. Send the broadcast to them so they can have the opportunity to hear us and hear us clear. At the same time, they will have the opportunity to come and ask us their question. Because the reason why we come online on daily basis is to answer difficult questions. That is why we come online on daily basis, to respond to questions that people are asking. And we will continue to do so for as long as we have breath. I personally will continue to do so as long as I have breath. You're welcome. Welcome, 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 welcome. Please like and share this program on your platform. Share to family and friends. Share to everyone around you so that we can be able to pass this message across. And before we get deep into the message, let us hear the prayer of our Supreme Leader, Mazen Nandekano. Prayer is the key.
To offer every prayer to Chukwu Okike Abiyama who sat in heaven. Therefore, as we always comment, not from today, but from of old. Our Father who art in heaven, Nanin Kebile Libe, Kahagedin Song, that your name may be hallowed by men, that we may bow at the mention of it, that we may offer every glory unto thee, that we may offer you every adoration and adulation, because there is none like thee. You fight our battles for us. Every blessed day you demonstrate through your kindness and your everlasting mercy that you are our Lord, our God, and our Creator. This evening we offer these your children unto thee. All over this very planet that you created, they are listening across the entire 24 time zones on this very planet where they inhabit. They are listening to your gospel this very evening, this gospel of redemption, a gospel of hope, a gospel of restoration, a gospel of renewal, this very gospel of freedom, this very gospel of emancipation as only you ordained. That this gospel must be preached, that mankind may be set free from the eternal damnation of the creation of the British. My goodness me, I didn't want to remain in the street because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year we have not only atoned for our sins, we have sealed, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, oh Lord of hosts, to have mercy on us. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do this to do anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you, to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty. because we remain every blessed day. Chukwapiama believe whiter than white and whiter than snow. Oh, is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses? To enable us to fulfill your own word, which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist. You opened your mouth to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. Oh Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Epics and the Bibios, the Ison, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isodom. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy. Because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra. That your will may be fulfilled in our time. All these we pray, all these we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. I had in so
You say, welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you so much for joining me on this very program, wherever you are joining us from. I appreciate every one of you, and I welcome you to this amazing program today. And as you all know what today is Monday. So wherever you are watching us from, I welcome you to this very program, and I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Accept my greetings according to your time zone. If you are joining us for the very first time in this very platform, I welcome you. And I want to remind you, for those who are going to join us for the very first time and those who are going to be coming across our video for the very first time, I want you to understand that this very platform where you are watching this program is a platform that is under the Biafra Republic Government in Exile. A platform under the command of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, and on the supreme command of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is where I stand. In this very platform, we do not come here to instigate violence. We don't come here to preach hate. We do not come on this platform to attack people. Neither do we come here to preach lies, to blackmail, or to push propaganda. We do not come here to attack any race, tribe, or religion. What we do in this platform is to promote the plight of the Biafrans and let the whole world know what is happening in the logical republic called Nigeria, in the life of the indigenous Nigeria, more especially the Biafran people. In this platform, we debunk every lie that has been told against the Biafran people, against our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, and against our Supreme Leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So many lies have been told. And when you keep silent and you don't debunk these lies, people will see it as the truth. The whole world is watching. The whole world is watching. And we can't fold our hands and watch things go wrong. That is why it is necessary that we come online on a daily basis to wake up the consciousness of the world, more especially the Biafran people. In this platform, what we do here is to encourage every freedom fighter across the world to hold on to their faith. Most importantly, to encourage Biafrans to hold on to their right to self-determination and pursue their freedom. We are here to remind Biafrans that it is their right to hold on to those legitimate rights which Sgocker have given them, and they must not give it up, regardless who is talking to them. It does not matter who is speaking to you. Anyone that speaks to you and asks you to give up your rights, those necessary rights, those are your enemies. They are not your friend. It does not matter who the person is. If the person is your parents, your benefactor, your governor, your pastor, your imam, your native doctor, whoever it is that is telling you to give up your major rights, stay away from such people. They are evil. And those rights I'm talking about is the right to self-determination, 1. Right to self-defense, 2. And right to life. These 3 major rights are the rights you must hold and don't give it out, regardless who is concerned. You must not give this right out. These are the rights that Chukwu Okike are giving you. International law supports these rights. African law supports it. Nigerian law itself supports these rights I'm telling you about. I want you to understand that the Biafra Republic of Exile under Mazi Simon Ekpa is not committing any crime anywhere. In fact, when it comes to that zoo, the only people today that obeys the law of nature, obeys the international community, and follows things lawfully is the Biafra Republic of Exile. Everything we are doing today is lawful and legal. That is why in all the noise making of arrest of our Prime Minister, it will not happen because he has not committed any crime. He's a very lawful man. That is why he was given the ambassador of peace. In the midst of all the attack, in the midst of all the name calling him terrorist and all that, he was given ambassador of peace. But still, some of you ignorantly fail to understand who he is. As a Biafran, you must hold onto those rights. The right to self-determination is your right. International law supports it. African law supports it. Nigerian law supports it. The right to self-defense is your right. Chukwu Okike gave you that right to defend yourself. International law supports the right to self-defense. African chartered law supports the right to self-defense. Nigerian law itself supports the right to self-defense. In the case of the zoo, we have seen governors come out to call their people and tell people to defend themselves. Even recently, governors are coming out telling their people to arrange in place, organize themselves, and defend themselves against the terrorists. But when you, a Biafran, decide to protect yourself and defend yourself, they call you names. They try to make you to hate your freedom. They try to make you to be scared of protecting yourself. They give you different kind of name, and some of you buy into those lies. That is why I'm here, to let you know that self-defense is your right. And what you see the Biafran Republic of Indonesia doing today through the Liberation Army, what they are doing is self-defense to the highest level. The Biafran Liberation Army are there to defend Biafrans. That is what they are doing, self-defense. So do not be carried away or be discouraged when you see the Liberation Army carrying their duty. Don't feel guilty anyway. Do not feel guilty. They are doing what they are supposed to do. We have it on record. They are on video on social media, where the so-called military of Nigeria, which we know are terrorists, recruited terrorists. There is no country in the world that have recruited terrorists into their military except Nigeria. And they did it in the open. So it is not a propaganda or maybe a hearsay. They did it in the open and they celebrated it, and they are still doing it. They reintegrate terrorists into their military. And after that, they push them to the Biafran land. And of course, when you go to Biafran land, you see their signatures. What is their signature? Burning of house and properties, destroying of lives. They operate without the rule of law, no rule for engagement. They go after unarmed civilians and take their lives. There are video evidence to that. We have watched and watched that, and we called them to get out of Biafra land, refused. We gave evidence to United Nations, gave evidence to Amnesty International, and they saw it, evidence in video, in writing, in audio. Yet, they didn't do anything. We were left to our feet to defend ourselves. And I thank Chukwu Okabiam, Mazen Nandekano, make that major move. And he brought in the ESN. After the ESN, then we saw today, in the era of our Prime Minister, Mazen Samanepa, the ESN have grown and collapsed into the Liberation Army. Today we have the Liberation Army who are there defending the Biafrans, and they will continue to do so. So don't allow anybody to talk down on you. You are doing the right thing. The right to life, you have the right to live and survive any place you are. Don't listen to any idiot who wants to tell you that you must obey the caliphate before you leave, or you must obey the colonial master before you leave. No, you have the right to live and survive anywhere you find yourself. It is your right. Don't allow anybody to preach otherwise to you. As we come to this platform, it is a morning section where we all interact with ourselves. Interaction section. You have the right to use that link, come in and make your point. You have the right to use that link, come in and make your argument. I saw somebody sending a request. Just hold on, let me finish the introduction, then I can take your request. This is a platform for Biafrans. And when we are speaking about Biafra in this very platform, we are talking about the United States of Biafra, not about a nation in Biafra. That United States of Biafra comprises of Igbo nation, Ijo nation, Efik nation, Ibibio nation, Anang nation, so many other nations. There are so many nations in that Biafra. As long as you are from the old southeastern region, which is the present south-south and the southeast with the lower Benue and Kogi, wherever you are, and your mother is tying 2 pieces of wrapper, you are a Biafran, and this platform is for you. You have the right to come in, make your argument, make your points in your own language, use your own dialect and speak to your people for them to understand. That is your right in this platform. In this platform, we also entertain people from different ethnic groups. You must not be a Biafran for you to appear here. You can be a one Nigerianist. You can be from another planet. You can be from another country. You can have a different opinion. You are welcome. Come in and ask your question. If there is anything you have heard about us that is confusing you, come in, ask your question. If you have a prayer to make, a contribution to make, a word of encouragement, or whatever question, come on and bring it on. We are going to listen to you. As you are in this platform, the whole world is watching, I bet you. Members of the cabinet of Biafra Republic of Indonesia are watching this program. And there is no information you bring here that will not be taken down. They will take it down and action will be taken immediately. Our Prime Minister is observing and is watching. So any information you put here, you must be very careful what you say and how you do it. That is why in this platform, we beg people that whenever you come on to speak in this platform, please make sure you keep your opinion civil. Whatever you are saying in this platform, try as much as possible to be civil. Dress up properly. Don't come out naked. Do not come here smoking. If you are smoking, finish with your smoke, then come in and talk to us. You don't appear naked. Try as much as possible to be civil in your discussion. We are not telling you not to be angry. You can be angry. You can display your anger any way you want. You can say what you want to say. You can hold on to your opinion. But while doing all that, you must do it in a civil manner so that the world will understand you. And we, the Biafrans, can equally understand you. Because there's no point you coming here to waste time, and after all, nobody will understand you. I attend to people on this platform one after the other. You come in, use your 3 minutes or 5 minutes and make your opinion. And I bet you Biafrans will listen, and we are going to respond where necessary. Fellow Biafran that are watching, any place you are watching us from, I welcome every one of you on this platform today. And we are going to do what we used to do and continue. Remember, today is Monday, a very important day to us. Sit at home. The Biafran sit at home continues. Unstoppable. Our Prime Minister made it clear that it will not end until Biafra is declared. Until the Biafra is coming. Once Biafra comes, then it ends. We told them, release Mazen Nandekano or else. They refuse. And today they are getting it hot. Today is sit at home. The sit at home is a day that we all chose by ourselves to let the world know our opinion. And sit at home, I bet you have achieved a lot. We have made a great mark through sit at home. The very first referendum that we conducted was this sit at home, and it continues to go on till tomorrow. A day chosen by the Biafran people. Every Monday, some call it Mazen Nandekano Day. There are so many reasons why we do the sit at home. Number one, to demand the unconditional release of our supreme leader, Mazen Nandekano. To show to the whole world that we are united. They say that Biafrans cannot be united. We want to show them that we're united and we are one. To show to the whole world that we have a number. We sit at home to delegitimize the Zoological Republic, to let them know that they don't have any powers in Biafran territory. Sit at home also help to delegitimize everyone that is working under the Zoological Republic in Biafran territory. They sit at home, delegitimize every one of them. Sit at home is a medium that we use to express ourselves and speak loud for the whole world to hear and know that we are no longer interested in the Zoological Republic called Nigeria and we are ready to go home. The sit at home have spoken loud on this very area and we continue to speak until we get into Biafra. So if anybody tells you that sit at home is being called off or is going to be called off, he's a dreamer. Sit at home continues. It will intensify. And as you are still at home today, use that opportunity to cast your vote and help those, your neighbors, who are not casted to cast their own vote. Today, use this time to speak to your neighbors, call them and congratulate them for the voting and ask them if they have voted. If they have any challenge or the other that have made them not to vote, please do reach out to them and do your needful. Use today as a day of Biafra, working for Biafra. Make sure you reach out to people you can able to reach out to today for the referendum of Biafra. Let them go and cast their vote. Those who are not casting their vote. If you are here and you have not yet casted your vote, please do cast your vote today and help your neighbors to cast their vote. I welcome every one of you. Before I introduce the topic, I want to welcome everyone that has come today, being Monday, a new beginning, a new week, and we start with a new move into Biafra. Biafra is all that matters to us today. Mazen Nandekano said, Biafra is our religion. Now you understand better. Biafra is our religion, and today is a sacred day for us. Sit at home as you are sitting. Vote for Biafra. If you have not voted, go and vote. Your receipt is going to speak for you in time to come. In a very near future, a lot is going to happen. The future is bright. We can see it. Take up your first class citizen now by voting. If you don't, it is up to you. It is no longer time for us to beg or somebody to ask why this or why that. The referendum vote is very, very one of the most important things you must do as a Biafran. The simplest and the most important thing you must do to claim your citizenship as a Biafran. Self-referendum. It does not matter whether you like Mazi Simon Ekpa or you hate him. It doesn't matter whether you like the Biafra government or you hate them. It doesn't matter under which umbrella you are fighting for your freedom. It does not matter, even if you say you don't want to fight for freedom, you want Nigeria is. Whichever angle you belong, this self-referendum is very important. It will speak volume. Data matters a lot. Data matters a lot. Some of you come online, you preach with the data you see online. You preach with surveys. You go to court with surveys that be done. Governments are managed based on survey. Things are done in the United Nations all over the world based on survey. And today, we are conducting our self-referendum. And some of you, ignorantly, talk differently about it. And you think we don't know what we are doing. But you will come and have mercy on you. I welcome my beloved brothers who are joining me now, who have joined. I welcome Amuzie Simon. I welcome you, Amuzie Simon. Emenikechi Boya, welcome. Victor Okebu, I welcome. Thank you so much for joining. My brother Daniel Chisomo Bonna, you're welcome. Uche Madu, I welcome you. Emily K, I welcome you. Sonny, I welcome you. Mazi Mayo, you are welcome. Emeka Nzekwe, I welcome you. Christopher Ezekiel, I welcome you. Christiana Ifoma, I welcome you. Zakstar, I welcome you. Cosmic, I welcome you. Bella, I welcome you, Bella. Emmanuel Chidozie, I welcome you. And every other person in this platform, whether I call your name or I didn't call your name, you are highly welcome and you are special in this platform. Guide and protect every of you. My beloved brother that have joined me, I welcome you. Thank you so much for joining. And before I give you the mic to speak, the topic of today is every one of us know today is sit at home. Let us show to Nigerian government as Biafra self-referendum succeed. Sit at home. And the Biafra referendum is what we are going to discuss. It is really a success. So my beloved brother, go on and speak to Biafrans. You're welcome. Good to see you.
Yeah. Good morning, brother Master David.
Thank you so much.
I want to thank God so much, for giving us mercy to see the day. And it was because of a lot of things in my distance. I have not been able to join you for this time, but I thank God today. I thank God I have voted. I voted and I have been helping a lot of people on my side this year to vote. So exactly according to the topic, that's why I want to talk now. Thank God that you have not to hate speech and this, but it's because of the kind of what these people are doing to us that most of the time you see that we can lose our heart and begin to curse people. Last time I was watching this one called himself Methuselah, who he was just talking about sit at home, that he has come back from Nigeria, that why he Mazi Simon Ekpa start broadcasting that he was deported, who can deport him, that he is this and this in Australia, that he is here, that he's here now to disrupt the sit at home, that he's here to campaign to our people in the homeland, that all those things are trash. Why can people, those kind of things? Why he was just saying this, and it was as if that I will see him face to face. Then these are our people. These are our people who said that they were IPOP before. So they are fighting for freedom. I don't know exactly what they are going to preach to our people. They are concerning freedom. All these three and some years that our Hindu has been castrated there, I have not seen whatever thing they have done. And they see somebody who really is doing it. Thank God for Mazi Simon, that God brought him at the dying minute. Then instead of them to really, I have been hearing most of them saying that they have repented. I have not seen their repentance start to this struggle or whatever thing they have done. Let us coming back, Ucheme, for all of them. They are now, I heard now they have in our home country land to, begin to their fake campaigning against our sit at home, against referendum. So I really want you to comment more about this, Mazi.
Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you. I appreciate you, and your concern is really noted. It is a concern, and every genuine Biafran, just like you are doing, you are concerned. But why we are not concerned about him or talk about him, because he's nobody. You know, sometimes when we talk about these people, we promote them. When we keep quiet about them, they don't exist. That is why most of the time we don't spend time in our platform, use the time we will use to encourage Biafrans and begin to talk about them. As it stands today, you and I know that any Biafran today that say that he doesn't know the truth is deceiving himself.
Yeah.
Any Biafra today that still wants to expect me to come and begin to beg him to listen to Master Simon Ekpa is not serious. He has never ever been serious. As we speak today, the Biafra Republic Government in Exile under Master Simon Ekpa is in charge of the legal team of Master Nnamdi Kanu. As we speak today, they are in charge. They have taken over. Our Prime Minister announced it. He announced it just a few days ago. The Biafra Republic Government in Exile is in charge of the legal team of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today. After the meeting was held, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, with his own consent, he is working under the Biafra Republic Government. He gave the consent. The legal team today is under the control of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile.
Okay.
The people that have been supporting them, that have been using to deceive Biafrans, they have been sacked. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have distanced himself from the White lawyer who called himself a Joffa, whatever they call him. He's no longer there. And the son who he brought, they were the ones who are using Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to press him down and become an insider. They became the eye of the government in the Nigerian IPOB. These people don't exist anymore. As far as we are concerned, they don't exist. They only want to seek favor for us to talk about them. How can you talk about a freedom fighter who leaves exile and come back home to relax and begin to boast and broadcast and nobody talks to him? For you to see such kind of person in Nigeria broadcasting and talking the way he's talking, it means he is the IPOB Nigeria we are talking about. These are people who are working for Nigeria. And they have seen that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today has made it clear, I am not with you.
That's right.
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has removed himself. That is why he took his legal team and handed over to the Biafra Republic of Exile under Mazi Simon Ekpa today. So how can any Biafran, after seeing this, and you go and listen to those clowns? Just as you said, for the past 3 years, can you name one single thing they have done?
I mean,
even to maintain the legacy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, what he has done, just maintain, don't do any new thing, maintain his legacy. They could not be able to maintain his legacy. They couldn't be able to maintain his legacy. Every single one, the other time it was the other idiot in South Africa. He came home and he was guarding himself with the police and the Bubago.
I saw it.
How can you imagine that? And today, another one fly from Austria and he came into Biafra. He said he wants to come. Destabilize what? He cannot do anything. They are just noisemakers. They are seeking for attention.
Okay.
They are seeking for attention. And the reason why we don't need to promote them or talk about them. Those people have ended. Their end will come. You are going to hear the story. He wants us to make it popular. We don't make it popular. The only thing that I love our promise have said that our brothers are not our enemy. We know who the enemy are. We know who the real enemy are. The people that are sponsoring them are using them. We are fighting from the top. And once today, the money they have collected, they have eaten it is finished. Nobody is going to use them anymore. This one they want to come and do in Nigeria. How are they going to succeed? And I bet you, the Liberation Army on the ground, they are not a crayfish to fry. They are not a crayfish to fry. There was an audio that came out recently. I saw that audio, was it yesterday, that came out. A man did a program, one of these men in Imo State that did a program in Imo State, where they were talking about the cause of the insecurity in Imo State, how the Osumo people, how they were doing their sabotage against themselves, and the way they went and brought different kinds of security people from a Jaw side, from Calabar, from people who are not Biafrans. They went and brought strangers and not Biafrans to come and begin to secure them in all to fight against the Liberation Army. And when they came, they were decimated. They can't even move an inch. If you listen to that, the man said they cannot even move one pole to the camp. They can't move. They can't make any move. Instead, they were destroying properties of people. They go and destroy house and burn people's house. That is all they do. But in 2024, in this year that we are in, let us continue to pray and do the best thing we can do to support the Biafra government. Don't fear anything. Don't spend your. If you see them talking, you don't even respond. Just log off. When you see them online, just go off and do something else. Keep yourself busy and your daughter busy for other things. Don't give them attention because they don't exist. They don't. And that is the way. That is the way. If we have to learn, let us learn from Mazen Nandekan and our prime minister. You know, Mazen Nandekan, you saw when his deputy was messing up and ranting everywhere. Mazen Nandekan never responded. When his deputy was against him and ranting, Mazen Nandekan did not respond to him even one day. As if he doesn't exist. Today, where is he? He disappeared. The same thing with our prime minister. When you want to seek notice, you want him to notice, he will not talk about you because you don't exist. It's only when we begin to discuss them, you see them, they begin to rain. The only thing you see people talking about is because our prime minister posted him and said that he's now in Nigeria. That is why people remembered him. If our prime minister did not post him, nobody will know that he exists. So that is why we don't spend our time and give them that attention they need. They will never get it. But your concern is well appreciated. I know that everybody, when you see such kind of video, everybody gets angry. It's annoying. It's annoying, but we will not allow them to spoil our day. Thank you so much, my beloved brother. I appreciate you for that amazing contribution and question that you have asked and concern that you just showed. May Chukwu Okike Abiyama continue to guide and protect. And I think your network has just started. We know normally network always gets mad sometimes. So I can see your network is bad. You can equally come in again if your network gets okay. You can come back, and if you have more other contribution to make, you can make your contribution. So my fellow Biafrans that are watching, wherever you are watching from, we are making progress. Do not allow anybody to distract you. Nobody deserves your attention at this time. The only people today that you need to give your attention is the Biafra Republic Government in Exile under Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister. That is the only place you need to channel your energy and your effort. Begin to think what you can offer to Biafra. That is what you're supposed to be thinking. What am I going to offer to Biafra? What am I going to do? What is my position? What am I going to do to effect change? That is what you're supposed to be thinking. Because today, as we speak, the responsibility is increasing by day. The Liberation Army are having more responsibilities every blessed day. The responsibilities is increasing. And on that note, you have to increase your own effort. Whatever contribution you are making, you have to continue to increase your effort in making your contribution. Increase your effort. If you have been supporting financially, increase your financial support. If you are supporting prayerfully, increase your prayerful support. If you are supporting by evangelism, increase your evangelism. At this particular point in time, it is a time that every one of us should put our hand in deck because money is seeking on maybe. We are getting to the end of the tunnel, and as we are seeing the light, the enemies know that the end has come, and they are going to fight the last battle. You know how the last battle always is. The last battle is always terrible. It's always tough than any other thing you have seen. That is why you must prepare yourself now. Get prepared. Get prepared. Get yourself prepared more than ever. Don't listen to any blackmailers. Don't listen to any propagandists. Do not listen to any irrelevant idiot that comes from anywhere and claim to be who he or she is not. Today, the whole world knows that the only government that speaks for the Biafran people is the Biafra Republic Government in Exile under the Prime Minister, Master Simon Ekpa. The whole world knows about it. And it is not a joke. It is not a joke. So wherever you are today, you must begin to prepare yourself for what is coming. We are making tremendous progress. tremendous progress is being made on different angles, on different progress that is shocking the government of Nigeria. The progress we are making today is giving Asarok sleepless nights. That is where our concern is, not on these saboteurs that doesn't know their left and right. Our self-referendum is making great success that they didn't even believe it. They can't believe that we can succeed. Many people are voting, and more people are voting on daily basis. More people are voting on daily basis. They didn't know it's going to be a success. They were blown away by the success of the self-referendum. And when they saw that, they were shivering. What you have to do today is to increase that number. Continue to evangelize. Make sure that every single person around you votes. Whether they have network or not, whether they have internet or not, whether they have phone or not, use your own internet and your phone to do that job. This is one of the services you can offer to Biafra. This is one of the services you can offer to Biafra. Use your phone. Vote for people. Use your phone. Help people to vote. Help people to vote. It's not, you are not voting for them. What you are going to do is to get their consent, educate them about the voting, get their consent, then help them to put their informations on that very site, and then allow them to vote. That is all you can do. It is a campaign that is on the shoulder of every Biafran. Those of us in the media, we will do what we do. But you that is on the comment section watching, you have a responsibility. There are things you can do equally. There are things you can do. You can carry this message to the ends of the world. You can carry this message to anywhere you can. You can make sure that whoever you give a handshake for, as long as that person is from the old Southeastern region, Biafra, ask him or her, have you voted? I want you to open your phone and check your comment, your contact. Check all the contact in your phone. So many of you have thousands of contacts in your phone, and they are all Biafrans. Can you prepare a message that you can forward to every one of them and ask them if they have voted on Biafra referendum? Can you make that a point of duty? Construct a message that you can send to every contact on your phone and ask them if they have voted for Biafra referendum. Let's do this. We are going to shock the world. This is an opportunity for us to go home. And it's an opportunity that nobody, no sensible person would like to miss. We didn't create ourselves. Chukwu Okeke made us who we are. And we appreciate the fact that Chukwu Okeke made us who we are. We are not asking to dominate anybody. We are not asking to take over anybody's land. We are not asking to take away anybody's life. What we are asking is that they should let us live. Live and let's live. But if you say you will not allow us to live, you will not live either. Our message is live and let us live. It has become very clear and obvious that the zoological republic called Nigeria does not exist anymore. Everything about Nigeria is a failure. I'm not saying that of hatred. It is a fact. You can go and verify yourself. Informations are there online. Even on their conventional media, you see confessions coming right, left, and center of the true situation of Nigeria. Who in his right senses will see a country that is doomed and want to be part of it? Who? Who in his right senses will see a country that is doomed and want to be part of it? We can't be part of it, and we cannot wait for approval from anybody to walk out of the zoo, because it is about interest. Everyone is protecting their interest, and for us, anything that does not protect the interest of Biafrans, we are not part of it. We are not part of it. We are not part of it. Anything that does not protect the interest of the Biafrans, we are not part of it. In the Zoological Republic today, it is a hell of a place where human life doesn't matter. This is not about your tribe or your religion. It is not about your location. human life to Nigerians, it doesn't matter. The government of Nigeria do not care about the life of people. And the international communities are not helping matters. Instead of reprimanding this country that is taking the life of its citizen, what they are doing is to go in alliance with them because it's about interest. As long as their own interest is protected, they don't care about you. Now you see why the Biafrans are taking the things into their own hand to save themselves. You see why we are taking our fate into our own hand to save ourselves. Because nobody's going to do it for us. Nobody's going to do it for us. In the so-called Zoological Republic, over 500 killed in the last 3 months. This is more than people killed in Ukraine. Over 500 killed in the last 3 months in the Zoological Republic, in a place where there's no war. Over 500 people lost their life. In a place where there's no war. It is more than the number of people that have died in Ukraine. But yet, nobody's talking about it. Nobody cares. Everybody pretend it's not happening. Everybody pretend it's not happening. Daily Post of Nigeria just posted it. Daily Post of Nigeria. It says, Benue under siege as herdsmen kill over 500. Agatu. In Agatu. Over 500 in Benue State, Agatu. Alone. This is happening in Nigeria. And with all these things, there is no state of emergency anywhere. In all this, the world is not at rage. They don't care. They are still busy dining and whining with the government that takes the life of its own people. And you want us to be part of it? We will never, ever be part of it. That is why we do what we are doing today. Yes. That is why we are doing what we are doing today. And as the economic situation of Nigeria continues to worsen, it will continue to worsen. There is no remedy. Forget about people who are dreaming and deceiving themselves. It is going to be worse. The economic situation in the economic downtown of Nigeria is going to be worse by day. How much is Naira today? How much is your Naira today? And we have not gotten to the end of it. It has not gotten to the end. The earlier you wake up, the better for you. Because the end has come. The end has come. Wherever you are as a Biafran, the Biafra Republic of Venezuela under our President Samanaka have permitted that every liaison office across the world can be able to issue national ID card to all Biafrans. So if you are a Biafran, any place you are in the world, please make sure you get close to your liaison office and get your ID card. The approval has been given to all the liaison offices to make sure that citizens of Biafra across the world get their ID card. You have the right to go to your liaison office in your country now and apply. Wherever we have a liaison office. If you don't have a liaison office, reach out to your area coordinator or whatever. So they will direct you on what to do. I appreciate every Biafran wherever you are watching this program from. I urge you in the name of Chukwu Okike to stand firm and stand strong. Do not be distracted. The journey is going to be tough, but I bet you we are going to win. Already we are winning. As we speak, we are winning. The Biafra Republic of Venezuela is making great gain. We are making great gain. Everything is falling in place. And I want to read this tweet, which is a message from our Prime Minister, Mazi Samanako. It's a tweet on his platform. It says, the Biafra Republic of Benin in Exile has, in today's cabinet meeting, 11/2/2024, adopted and approved the Biafra Security and Administrative Act 2024, BSA Act 1/2024. The objective of this act as established by the government of Biafra, is to empower the Biafra Security Administration, BSA, to issue the Biafra National Identity Card to Biafrans all over the world. So the issuance of identity card will commence to every Biafrans who are living abroad. Any place you are living, you are supposed to have that identity card. And you have to make sure you begin to reach out to your liaison offices across the world, wherever you are. Make sure you are following clues and following informations as it's going. The Liberation Army of Biafra are doing marvelously well. They are doing marvelously well, and they need your support. The little that have achieved today is because of the little things you have given, the little support you have given. That is why the Liberation Army is performing excellently well today. They had a battle in Olo recently. The Biafran Liberation Army has neutralized 4 armored tanks of Nigerian terrorists out of the 15 tanks. 4 was neutralized before the rest ran away as usual. Go and verify. Olo, said our Prime Minister. Go and verify. Olo Command gave it to them, Woto and Wotoski. It happened yesterday. It happened yesterday. 4 armored tanks were neutralized out of the 15 they brought, and the rest ran away. This success is being recorded because of you, because of the effort you are making, and you must have to increase your effort. You must have to increase your support. Every one of us must put our hand on deck, increase the support to the Liberation Army. They need your support. Financial support. When you hear that they neutralize a tank, when you hear that they repel the terrorists, when you hear that they came, the terrorists could not be able to stand them, it is not with the empty hand. They are well equipped because of you. They are well equipped because of the contribution you're making. So you must have to intensify in your contribution. Whatever you are giving, give with your full heart. Sow your seed to the Liberation Army. That is the way to go. Fellow Biafrans, the coast is clear. Our convention is coming very soon. In this year, the declaration is going to be made. And it is not just the declaration. We are going to declare and defend our territory. Hear it and hear it clear. Remember the word of Mazen Nandekan. Mazen Nandekan said, any day Biafra is redeclared, any day Biafra is redeclared, that's we are going to defend our borders, and no bird will fly from the zoo into our territory. That word is not a joke. And today, the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic is standing on the same word when he talked about imposing no-fly zone in Biafran territory. Some of you thought it's a joke, but every preparation that is going to make us have that capacity to impose no-fly zone in Biafran territory is being put in place. It will cost money. That is why your support is highly needed. It is going to cost money. It is not going to be on verbal talk alone. And the process has started. The Liberation Army of Biafra have been upgraded. The upgrading is happening every single day. The upgrading is going on every blessed day. And that is why wherever you are, you must tighten up your belt in your support. You must tighten up your belt in your support. Don't allow anybody to distract you. If you have not participated in the referendum, I'm sorry for you. You don't know where you are. It is not enough to come and complain. It is not enough to come and shout. It's not enough to come and talk. And I have explained it further to say that the self-referendum of Biafran people is for legitimate Biafran, except you are not legitimately Biafran or you're not seeking for freedom. Anybody that is seeking for freedom in Biafran territory, it doesn't matter who you support. It doesn't matter under which disguise. It doesn't matter if you're working for Nigerian government or you're not working for Nigerian government. It doesn't matter if you're a saboteur or you're not. It doesn't matter if you are with the Biafran Republic or you're not. If you are genuinely seeking for liberation, you have to participate in this very self-referendum because you are going to need it. You are going to need, that is why you see many of the politicians voting. Many politicians in Biafra land are participating in this self-referendum. They have cast their vote. While you are there, they are deceiving you. You call yourself a one Nigerianist. They are deceiving you, but they have voted because they know the value. They know that he's going to speak in time to come. They know they will use it for a case. They know that that self-referendum result is going to be something they can use for a case in the future. But you, an ignorant person, you are talking down on it. You are ignorantly talking about it, talking down on it. Some of you, because of jealousy, out of envy. Your envy cannot stop the Prime Minister of Biafra, Republic of Exile. Your envy cannot stop the coming of Biafra. Your jealousy, your blackmail and propaganda cannot move us an inch step backward. No. It cannot move us an inch step backward. This is not 1967. This is not 2015. We are in 2024. And we are under the command of the dragon today. On the supreme command of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. When these two commands meet, man, things will happen. Things begin to happen. There is nothing on the planet Earth that you can do to stop the coming of Biafra. The earlier you embrace it now, the better. Even if you're one Nigeria, hear me and hear me clear. The earlier you begin to accept Biafra, the better for you. Know that and know peace. I appreciate everyone who has participated in this program, wherever you participated from. Please like and share the program to all platforms. Let everybody get this information. Today is sit at home. Wherever you are in Biafra land, sit at home. Don't go and expose yourself to danger. It is not yet over until it is over. It is not yet over until it is over. Today is sit at home. Sit at home wherever you are. Don't move an inch. Don't go and expose yourself to danger. If you do, you will have yourself to blame. I pray that Chukwu Okukabiam will guide and protect every single Biafran that is watching this program. May Chukwu Okukabiam guide and protect you. Wherever you are watching us from, in any part of the world, if you're watching from Africa, from Asia, Europe, America, Australia, Canada, New Zealand, you're watching from Russia, you're watching from China, you're watching from Israel, I pray that Chukwu Okukabiam will guide and protect you. May Chukwu Okukabiam guide and protect the Liberation Army, guide and protect the resistance fighters, guide and protect our Black Marine, guide and protect our Air Force, guide and protect every forces that are genuinely fighting for Biafra on the ground. May Chukwu Okukabiam guide and protect all our media warriors that are speaking on different platforms and those who are guests in our platforms. May Chukwu Okukabiam guide and protect them and their families. May Chukwu Okukabiam guide and protect the de facto government in the homeland. Every member of the de facto government in the homeland. May Chukwu Okukabiam guide and protect you. May Chukwu Okukabiam guide and protect every member of the cabinet of Biafra, Republic of Exile. I pray that Chukwu Okukabiam guide and protect you, grant you safety, security, wherever you are. I pray, and I pray, and I pray for our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, for divine protection. I pray for divine wisdom. I pray for divine security. Wherever he is, he will never dash his foot against a stone. No evil shall befall him. No evil shall befall him. No evil shall befall him. I pray that Chukwu Okukabiam will unleash legions of angels to guide our Prime Minister wherever he goes. Every hole they have dug for him, they will fall into it. Every pit they have dug for him, they will fall into it. I pray for our Supreme Leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, wherever he is. I pray for divine strength for him. I pray for divine healing. I pray for divine health. I pray, and I pray for divine revelation for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. May more revelation continue to come with him, guide him, protect him, and secure him, and bring him back for us very, very soon. Thank you so much for joining us wherever you have joined us from. I appreciate you, and I pray that Chukwu Okukabiam will continue to be with every one of you. I saw my brother Ifeanyi here. Well, let me give my brother Ifeanyi a chance to speak before I close up finally. Let me give my brother Ifeanyi time to speak so that we can hear from other voices. One of my questions here, and I cannot afford to go without allowing him. Go on, my beloved brother. Speak to Biafrans. You're welcome, my brother. You're welcome. What's wrong with this crazy network?
The network is kicking me out.
Yeah, sorry. You're welcome.
They are kicking me out.
Well,
I have much. I don't have much. I don't have much to say. I just want to say thank you. Continue your good work because I will join you. Then I say whatever I want to say. God bless you.
Okay, my beloved brother. Thank you so
Airborne.
much. Thank you so much, my beloved brother Airborne, my fellow comrade. I can't afford to go without hearing your voice. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for that amazing understanding. Rest tomorrow. Thank you so much, my beloved brother. Fellow Biafrans, I'm going to see you again tomorrow, same time. I appreciate every one of you. No weapon formed or fashioned against us shall prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against our Prime Minister, Mazi Samuel shall prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against our Supreme Leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu shall prosper. Thank you so much for watching this program, and I'll see you together tomorrow, same time. Airborne. Thank you so much. Stay blessed.